Gilbert Wright wasn't part of the festivity.
He said snitching Gail coming soon. What? You even got Trey Young in the comments. Uh-oh. So I guess y'all Gilbert Arenas. If y'all don't know who he is, he was a former NBA player. I guess he got into trouble. But make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe on y'all. And shout out to Poetic Flacco for the video.
Gilbert Arenas was recently arrested by the feds for running a criminal enterprise that engaged in illegal gambling. And Gilbert Arenas, ever since he's been arrested, has been making every wrong decision that someone who wants to spend a very long time in jail will make. Gilbert Arenas is not taking this process seriously at all. And in this video, we're good.
Man, he messed up the bag, bro. Why do that, man? And he was an NBA player. He could have invested into crypto, stocks, you know what I'm saying, real estate. I don't know if he invested into that. I don't know if he was just being greedy. I don't know. But he could have did that instead of operating something that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't good. Man.
Explain how what Gilbert Arenas is doing is eventually going to backfire and end very badly for him if he don't stop.
Then former NBA star Gilbert Arenas has been arrested and is now facing federal charges for allegedly running an illegal gambling ring out of his San Fernando Valley home.
Arenas, along with several others, were arrested today. One of them, a suspected high-level member of an Israeli organized crime group. Arenas has already made his first court appearance, facing a judge this afternoon in downtown L.A. KTLA's Mary Beth McDade live in Encino with more. Mary Beth.
Yeah, and Mike and Sherry, as the hours wear on, I'm getting to read these court documents a little bit further. And so it appears that the illegal gaming up here at this Encino mansion began back in September 2021 and then came to a screeching halt the night of July 19th, 2022. That's when the feds raided this Encino mansion. And at the time, there were 26 high-stakes poker players inside, as well as a lot of staff that were made up of young women, chefs, valets, and security guards.
You're asking me, I'm telling you.
Former NBA All-Star turned...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, somebody snitched. An insider snitch. You know what I'm saying? But man, why do that though, man? You got money from the NBA. He could have just took that and invested into other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let this be a learning lesson for him, I guess.
Podcaster Gilbert Arenas was allegedly running illegal high-stakes poker games out of his Encino mansion. Arenas, who the feds dubbed Agent Zero, and 7 others, including a suspected Israeli international crime boss and a West Hollywood lawyer, have been charged in a federal indictment. The former Washington Wizards player is accused of renting out his Encino mansion on Gable Drive for the illegal games, which were allegedly hosted by his co-conspirators. According to court documents, Arenas texted one of his co-conspirators this picture of a poker table in connection to the games, which allegedly took place from September 2021 to July 2022.
6 people total was arrested, but Gilbert Arenas was the only one who was let out on bond the same day he was arrested. So that's kind of sketchy within itself. That's arrested by the feds and released the same day is like unprecedented. But Gilbert clearly isn't taking it seriously. He's taunting the feds with his Instagram video, as you can see, man. You don't want to piss off these people, bro. These people, bro, the feds ain't for play. Bro, the feds ain't LAPD, homie.
Right.
The feds is petty.
Right.
Then Gilbert will caption this, "I'm back on the block like it's hot. This ain't got ish to do with me."
It ain't funny to, you know what I'm saying? They take his money. So they start taking money. I'm telling you.
Just rented the house. First off, giving your defense for an active case on Instagram while the feds are still building their case on you is crazy.
Making it worse.
Why even give them a heads up for what you're planning to say in court? This is just dumb. You should be quiet and let your lawyer talk.
Right.
Everything you're doing,
serious.
There's a track record for this, bro.
Right.
Right? There's a track record for people who leave the feds, come home, and talk too much. Usually those people go to jail for a very long time. Then Gilbert says something right here that I believe was was a major mistake. Just a really stupid error. Gilbert Wright wasn't part of the festivity.
He said snitching Gail coming soon. What? Somebody said no way. He said he's telling. You even got Trey Young in the comments. Yo.
Shrug laughing. Snitching Gil coming soon. 51-0, the Mayweather of court.
What?
So Gilbert Arenas has revealed, and not just to the public, by the way, but to his co-defendants, that he's snitching.
Right.
That he's going to turn. You know what that does, bro? That then notifies the people who is in court right now fighting this case. Why do I got to be solid?
Right?
Now I can cooperate too.
That's facts.
Bro, Gilbert, I'm not sure if you know, bro. You are the attraction of this case. You are the one they want. The feds are cloud chasers too.
Right.
Right? The feds could care
That's
less
facts.
about Yaakov Razashevish.
They want their
'Cause they were
money.
all like Israelis who was Gilbert's like co-defendants. The feds could care less. Maybe about the transnational crime boss who you was in bed with. Maybe they care about him. But for the most part, bruh, the rest of the Israelis who are like little peons, they don't care. They care about you. And even if you read the indictment, the feds made it perfectly clear. This was not an operation where Gilbert Arenas was just caught in the middle of it. The feds is listing you as the leader,
Right.
as the person that they reported to.
Right.
The feds is listing you as the head honcho of the criminal organization.
Right.
There's nobody to tell on, Gil. All that's going to happen is the feds is going to get them to turn on you based on your Instagram caption. If you read the indictment, it spells bad news for Gilbert. Because right here, what do it say? It says, at Arenas' direction, Arthur Katz, 51. Now, Arthur Katz is not listed as a co-defendant, so you know what that means, bruh. If Arthur Katz was Gilbert Arenas' employee who set it all up, who found the co-conspirators and put everything together, but he's not listed as a co-defendant, he's telling. So at Arenas' direction, Arthur Katz, 51 of West Hollywood, staged the mansion to host the games, found co-conspirators to host the games, and collect the rent from co-conspirators on Arenas' behalf. And they would also claim that Arenas got a cut of the proceeds as well from the high-stake poker games that was taking place.
Oh,
so
man.
if Arenas' employee found the co-conspirators on behalf of Gilbert Arenas, and they found people to host the games as well on behalf of Gilbert Arenas, Gilbert Arenas is sitting at the top of the food chain, bro. They're looking at you, homie, as the one who is putting all this together, and they're reporting to you.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. What do y'all think, man? You know what I'm saying? Let me know down in the comments, y'all. And it's your boy Zay. I'll catch y'all in the next video.